Hello, it is I. Now I've made videos on the best sounding cars, the worst sounding cars, the funniest sounding cars, and the most improved sounding cars of Forza Horizon 5. But there is a missing void that needs to be filled, which everybody has been begging me to answer. What are the most unexpected sounding cars in Forza Horizon 5? Well, that is why I'm here with this video, is there are 10 surprising sounding cars in Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, 4,000 likes is the target, as you may know. Wait, what are you waiting for? Press the button! Thank you very much, and without further ado, let's get to this video. Now the TVR Griffith, that's my fault, sorry. Anyways, the TVR Griffith is a very underrated car in Forza Horizon 5. I mean, I've literally seen nobody drive this car in this game. Anyways, as you can see, the car is very modern looking, it's very futuristic, and you can say the same thing about the interior, because look at the interior, it's so futuristic. Oh, the windscreen wipers are moving, typical TVR. Anyways, as I've established, this is a very modern looking car. However, if you listen to this car, so old school. So yeah, man, I definitely was not expecting this car to sound this old school. I was expecting a modern car to have a modern sound, but this is pretty old school sounding, and I really like that. Jesus, what are you doing? You know, I'm gonna violate you later in this video as well, okay? Anyways, if you're a non-car guy, you might look at this car and think it's a boring old NPC Volvo that your teacher would drive. But if you are a car guy, then you would know that this car is a beast of a car. Because look at this car, it's a very boring looking car, okay? And when you floor it, yeah? Now that sounds insane! And get this, this has no exhaust on. This is the stock sound in Forza Horizon 5. And for an old Volvo estate car, yeah? Sounds pretty good if I do so myself. Honestly, this is the definition of don't judge a book by its cover, because it may look old and crumbly and stupid and boring, but boy does this car sound good. Listen. It's like a rally car, it sounds so good. My voice cracked, that was so cringe. So if you want a car that looks discreet, understeers pretty bad, and sounds insane, then get this Volvo 850. Jesus Christ, this car can't turn. Anyways, get the Volvo 850R, because this car is a beast. Now this Corvette of course has a V8 engine, so you'd expect a generic V8 engine sound, right? I mean, that's what Forza have been doing with every other Forza game, except in Forza Horizon 5 they have not done that, because this V8 sounds very unique. Okay, now that I'm parked up, have a listen to this. That's a very different sounding V8. Now I have seen lots of people complaining about the sound of this car, saying that it sounds terrible, but I don't know, man, I actually kind of like the sound of this car. Oh my god, the downshifts are so good. And it's very surprising sounding too. I wasn't expecting the ZR1 to sound like this. So yeah, man, that's why it's in this video, because Forza developers have actually changed it up. So big up you lot, stupid Ford Bronco. Yes, big up the Forza developers, because this car sounds insane. Now the Renault Megane RS is a very understated car, apart from the body kit, the paint, the RS badge, the wheels, the spoiler, you get me. It's a Renault, it's basically just a hatchback, okay? Anyways, you may expect this car to sound like every other hatchback in the game. But in Forza Horizon 5, this car crackles so much. I mean, listen to this. It's like Rice Krispies, it's like Snap, Crackle, Pop, if you get what I mean. I'm so cringe. But anyways, this car does crackle so much in this game, and it's so crazy. Listen to this again. It's crackling, it's so funny. I did kind of know that this car would sound good because, I mean, it's a hot hatchback, but I wasn't expecting all those mini crackles in the background, because those crackles add so much, like, character to this car, if you get what I mean. So yeah, man, if you want a quote-unquote understated car that pops and bangs like crazy, then get this Renault Megane. Yeah, man, just call this car a Megane. What are you gonna do about it? Now, this is a racing car from the 1930s, and if I park the car over here, you can hear that it's very burbly at idle. So you might be expecting a burbly engine too, but if you listen to this car, yeah, listen to this. It sounds like a 90s era Formula 1 car. Anyways, I knew this car had a V12 engine, but I was expecting it to sound a bit like a Bentley Blower or BMW Brutus. You know, like really banging, like blah, 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 blah. But no, man, this car literally screams like a Formula 1 car, which is so weird to hear from a car from the 30s. So yeah, man, did you know that this car screamed like this, or did you think it sounded like an old, like, Bentley Blower or something? Because I had no idea that cars from this era could scream like this. I mean, listen to this. It's so crazy. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I said I was gonna roast this car, yeah? And guess what? We're gonna do it, because the E46 M3 in this game, yeah, sounds stupid. Because M3s in real life, yeah, they sound like this. You know, it's a proper straight 6 tone that we all know and love. But in Forza Horizon 5, yeah, listen to this. Now that, my friends, is a V6 sound, not a straight 6 sound. It's been way over a year since this game came out, yet they're still yet to fix it. So Forza, please fix this sound, because this is stupid. Now in the past, yeah, Forza disrespected the F355 in their games. Because in their games, yeah, they gave this car a very generic V8 Ferrari sound file, which sounded so boring. But in Forza Horizon 5, they finally did this car justice and gave this car the proper soundtrack that it deserves. Honestly, I've heard this car so many times in real life, and this is so realistic sounding. I mean, listen to this. Stock exhaust as well. What about from the cockpit camera angle? Oh my god, I love it so much. Now this is such an unexpected sounding car, because I was expecting Forza to just neglect their 355 like they do with every other Forza game. So Forza developers, big up yourself for actually doing this car justice, because this car sounds so good. Now the Ford Deluxe is a very, very old car that I've actually featured in my last 3 videos, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, man, this car is full of so many surprises in Forza Horizon 5. Because this car comes with a V8 engine, and V8s of this era were very, very burbly, as you may know. I mean, you can kind of hear it right now, listen to this. It does sound like a very, very old car. But as soon as you redline this engine, this car completely transforms. I mean, listen to this. It sounds like a completely different car. And then the cockpit camera angle. It sounds like a racing car. Now you might be thinking, oh, you modified the exhaust. No, this is the stock exhaust sound in Forza Horizon 5. So yeah, man, the 1932 Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe is a very surprising sounding car in Forza Horizon 5. Okay, now you might look at this car and think, oh, it's a puny little old Toyota, and yeah, it is basically that. But it also has a supercharged badge, which I don't know how well you can see with the color of this car. Okay, photo mode, let me zoom in here. Okay, look at that, supercharged badge right there. But then again, there are lots of road cars that are supercharged, but you can't really hear the supercharger whine. But on the MR2, yeah, oh my god, listen to this, yeah. Oh yeah, it whines. And in the cockpit camera angle, yeah, listen to this. I love that so much. And that's why it's in this video, because I did not expect this car to be this loud, like the supercharger to be this loud, because this is crazy. Okay, now you might look at this car and think to yourselves, what an old, puny, rusty little hatchback. And you'll be right, this is a puny little old hatchback. I don't know if it's rusty, but hey, it's a hatchback. However, this one has a bit of a special engine, because this hatchback here has a V8 engine. Yep, this hatchback is V8 powered. Honestly, yeah, if you chose this car with no knowledge on cars, you would have thought it would have sounded like really, really bad. But when you get inside this car, you floor it, and then you realize that this car is V8 powered. And that, my friends, is very unexpected, and that is why it's in this video, because who knew that a hatchback would have a V8 engine? I mean, you probably would have known if you looked at the sticker on the back of this car, but you don't want to meet, it's a hatchback and it has a V8 engine. Now that, my friends, is very surprising. Well, hello there, my friend. Did you enjoy this video? If so, you might want to watch this video up here, so make sure to get that a watch right now. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, then button down below here would guide you to my channel where you can subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to, and yeah. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Cheers.